everyone, welcome to Men on Mats. This is going to be an express session today, so lasting about 30 minutes or so. What you will need obviously is a mat, something like a block, a little cushion or a pillow will do just fine if you want one, and also something like one of these straps that we use. It can be a dressing gown belt or just a normal belt, anything that you've got. Okay, so just making sure that you're working, as always, within your own comfortable range of movement. Don't force the body to do something it's not comfortable to do. Okay, so let's get started. I'm out in nature today, you can hear the neighbour's cockerel. We are lying on our backs, and I'm going to stay on my block here, that's comfortable for me. Feet to floor, knees pointing up towards the ceiling, and arms resting by the side of the body. So let's start to focus on our session. We're going to stretch a bit of everything today. So taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Good. Allow the spine to relax into the mat here. And let those shoulders relax as well. Stay focused on the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to start by taking those arms to a surrender or open chest position. The choice is yours. I'm bringing my feet together and I'm going to start by gently swaying those knees away from the midline of the body. So your aim here is to start to increase that range of movement as and when you feel comfortable. So when you feel that you're starting to warm up a little more through the spine, we can start to drop those knees a little further away from the body, aiming towards the floor a little bit more. Stay comfortable, try and keep the shoulders nicely relaxed. So just getting a little movement going through the spine here. Good. A little bit more. We're going to hold it in 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm dropping those knees to one side. I'm going to look over the other shoulder here. So I can feel that on the right side of my body, that hip is taking the weight. I'm nicely supported there. Shoulders nice and relaxed. And I can feel that my chest is nicely open here as well. Continuing to take a few nice deep breaths here. One more nice deep breath. And when you're ready, we drop those knees carefully over to the other side and we look over the opposite shoulder this time. Again, feel the weight of this side of the hip. So for me, it's my left side. I can feel the weight coming down through that hip. Again, shoulders nicely relaxed. Adding some rotation through the spine here as we stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. We draw the right knee into the body. We give it a hug. We draw the left knee into the body. We give it a hug. And what we're going to do here is pop those knees together and just take them round in a circle. So my knees are together. I'm making a circle with those knees. And I can feel that I'm just massaging through the lower spine here. It feels nice, I can feel that movement as I circle. Good, keep circling. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and we change direction. Let's go round the other way. Good, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, feet to floor. Let's place the hands on the shoulders and take those elbows round in a circle. So a little bit of movement here through the shoulders, some shoulder rotation. Good, and 4, 3, 2, we change direction, let's go round the other way with those shoulders. and 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bring those arms up. So relax the shoulders back down, palms facing each other. We're going for an alternate reach here, reaching one arm and then the other up towards the ceiling. Good. So moving through the shoulders, but in a slightly different way this time. Just getting some warmth going through the shoulders and into those arms. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to bring those knees back in towards the body. Hands on each knee into our frog's legs. Hip rotation here. So getting some nice movement going here through those hips. Again, working within your own comfortable range of movement. Make sure that you can feel this is a smooth, flowing movement here as we rotate through those hips. Good. Keep going with those frog's legs. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We change direction. Let's send those legs round the other way. Focus again on that breath. Nice and relaxed through those shoulders. Good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come back to center. Left foot to floor. Right leg into can-can. Bend, lift, bend, lengthen. Bend, lift, bend, lengthen. So, starting to get some movement and some warmth going through the legs here. Thinking about the hip flexors, knee joints, quads, hamstrings. A bit of warmth through those legs. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Right foot goes down, and left side we repeat can-can. Bend, lift, bend, lengthen. Remember, working within your own comfortable range of movement. Don't force that leg to do anything it doesn't want to do. You can work at a slower pace to me if you wish. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Good. Soles of the feet together, knees go wide. So we are starting to open up those hips and hold that stretch. Hands onto the inner thighs here. Gently ease the legs away from the body. Let the whole body relax here. Let's focus on the breath once again. And we start to gently sway the head from side to side. So we add in those neck stretches here. A nice tension reliever for the neck as we hold that open hip stretch. So I'm just applying a little gentle pressure here onto those inner thighs with my hands. I'm not forcing my knees apart, but I am encouraging them to go a little bit further so I can really feel that stretch through the hips and also through the inner thighs. Good. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Hands on the outer thighs. Ease those knees gently back together. I'm removing the block here for shoulder bridge work. Coming back into the spine. Arms by the side of the body. I'm bringing my feet a little bit closer to my bottom. Take a nice breath in. As I exhale, I'm lifting the hips and I'm going to peel the spine carefully away from the mat, pushing up with those hips. so the weight is evenly distributed between the shoulders and the feet. Take a breath in. Exhale, we begin to bring ourselves carefully back down. And repeating. Exhale, I'm coming up. Lift those hips, pushing up. Take a breath in to hold. And exhale, we come down. Good. Inhale, we hold and prepare. Exhale, lift the hips, peel the spine away, coming up. Inhale, hold. And exhale, we come back down. Keep going with that shoulder bridge. Shoulder bridge is a nice exercise. It's a gentle warm-up for the spine, but we're starting to bring in other aspects of the body here. So starting to work a little bit more through the quads, through the hamstrings, through the glutes here, weight on the shoulders and feet. So we're doing more than just moving through the spine as we add our shoulder bridge work. Good. Let's have 2 more on the shoulder bridge here, lifting and holding and releasing. And we've got 1 more on that bridge, coming up and holding and releasing. Good, well done. We are going to turn over onto our fronts. So you can have the block handy if you want to here, bringing mine with me just in case I want it. Coming over onto our fronts, I'm taking my feet mat width apart here, and I'm bringing the arms to a right angle. So, block can go under the forehead here, or resting the head onto the mat, your choice. Let's do some shoulder stability work. So, right arm lifts, send the arm away, bring it back and down, and then the left arm lifts, send the arm away, bring it back and down. Then we lift lightly through the chest, we squeeze the shoulders together, coming back down and repeating. Right arm lifts and lengthens, bring it back and down. Left arm lifts and lengthens, bring it back and down. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulders together, and we're going to repeat. Right arm lifts, lengthens, back and down. Left arm lifts, lengthens, back and down. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. So in your own time, we've got a few more here. Stay nice and soft through those hips. Good. Couple more. Make this one your last one. And relax it down. Good. Okay. Arms back to that right angle. And when you're ready, we are going to lift into back extension. Now you can keep it small here, or you can lift a little bit more to here. It is your choice, or somewhere in between. It's entirely up to you. So again, stretching through the back, option to add that neck twist if you want to. So we will lift, turn the head to one side and lower, and then repeat on the other side. Or just stay working into the back if you would prefer. No neck stretch necessary. It's entirely up to you. Good. We're not staying here for too long. I just want to make sure that as this is an express session, 30 minutes or so, that we do get a good amount of movement going through the spine, keeping that spine moving, keeping it healthy. Let's have one more on that back extension. Good. Coming down, place the arms wherever comfortable. I prefer to use my arms to rest on here. So I'm going to place my forehead onto my hands and bringing my feet together. I'm going to go for an alternate kick, heel to bottom. So what I'd like you to do here is squeeze behind the knee, gently pushing down through the hip, starting to get some warmth going into the quads here. So front of the thigh is what we're thinking about, and we're just gently starting to warm those up a little bit more. 4 more singles here, and then a pulse for 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. Let's have 1 more to each side. And then the next time you change, we are going to reach around for that foot, drawing the heel towards the bottom. Now you have a strap handy or a belt, whatever you've got. If you need a bit of help here, pop that around the foot and hold the quad stretch. So as always, when we're stretching through the quad, make sure that you can feel it more in the front of the thigh and less in the knee. You don't want tension around the knee. So we're stretching into the front of the thigh and I'm gently pushing forwards with that hip. So I can really feel that stretch here. Allow the rest of the body to relax. We're going to stay here for a little bit longer. Good. Nice deep breath in. As we exhale, release the leg. We are changing sides. Quad stretch on the other side. So again, you've got those options. You can use the belt or the strap or a resistance band even, whatever you have. Pushing down and forwards with the hip. Feel the stretch in the quad. Make sure the knee isn't suffering at all here. You want the knee to be nice and soft. Again, a little bit longer here. You take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release. Good. Hands under shoulders, popping up to an all fours position. Feet together, knees go wide. Walk the hands a little bit further away from the shoulders and we begin to rock. So your rock is just a nice little loosener, loosening off all through the body here. You're aiming to push the bottom back towards the feet. You can slow this down, doesn't have to be at this pace. Lovely. Feel those hips opening. Feel the spine gently stretching again here. Good. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, sink it back. Options, keep the arms long. Option 2, elbows under shoulders. Option 3, take the arms wide. I'm going into the flower bed here and drop down. It is entirely up to you. It's whichever of those options you prefer. Choose the option that suits you. We're staying here for a moment. What I like about this stretch is that I can feel my lower back is stretching nicely, which is why I always go for this option. You might have noticed that in class. I always take this option. It works nicely for me. I can feel the stretch across my lower back. You might notice that the hips feel really nicely stretched, inner thighs stretching as well here. If you've got those arms wide, then you're stretching out across the front of the chest and into those shoulders as well. Good. We're going to take a few nice deep breaths here. one more. Carefully take your time. Bring yourself up, over onto your bottoms. I'm coming back to using my block, and we are going to use the strap, and the strap is going around the right foot. So, strap around the right foot. My left leg, I want it out of my way. So whether that's just coming over to the side with the knee or lengthening the leg, the choice is yours. I've got a soft foot and knee, and I'm going to start here with a one leg circle. So a bit of hip rotation, getting back into that. So we've had a nice stretch through the back in a variety of different ways. We've stretched into those glutes, quads, we've stretched into the quads. We're now thinking about hips, and we're going to stretch through the legs, and that will be us for this session. So keep circling through the hip here. Good. Let's come back to centre and change direction. Take that leg round the other way. So as always here, you're looking for as much range of movement as you can as we work through that hip. Good. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Come back to centre. With this right leg, I'm going for an open hip stretch. I'm taking it far into my mum's flower bed there as I can. So, making sure you're comfortable. Left hip pointing up towards the ceiling here. Feel that you're opening up not just through the hip, but you've got that beautiful inner thigh stretch as well here. Should feel like a really nice stretch, this one. Shoulders nicely relaxed. I've got both of my shoulders relaxed onto the mat. Hold that open hip stretch. Good. All right, take a nice breath in. Exhale, soften the knee. Come back to center. Lengthen the leg. I'm changing hands. I'm holding the strap in my left hand. I'm going open chest with my right arm. So my shoulders still relaxed on the mat. Bringing that leg across the body, feeling that stretch. Outer hip, outer thigh here. If you've got tightness in those glutes or top of the hamstrings, it might be just touching those as well. Stay here. Take a few nice deep breaths. Next deep breath in. Exhale, we're coming back. Soften that knee, come back to center. Right heel, push it up to the ceiling. Bring the left foot to the floor. Pushing up into calf stretch. I'm holding the strap in both hands. So again, relaxed in my upper body. I can feel the stretch into the lower part of the leg here as I hold that calf stretch. Again, we're just staying here. We're just going to hold this calf stretch. Good. All right, from calf stretch into hamstring stretch, your choice. Soften the foot and knee, bring the leg into the body. If you prefer half baby pose, go into half baby pose here. The choice is yours. It's whichever one of these options suits you. Where can you feel that stretch into the back of the thigh? Good. Hold it for a little bit longer. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, we lengthen that right leg. Bring the left foot up into the strap, right foot goes down. Again, hip circles here. Your right leg wants to be out of the way. however that is for you, and we begin to circle through the hip. Good. Keep going. Again, range of movement. It's your own. It's where you're comfortable. Does this hip feel different to the other hip? I always notice that when I get onto the left hip. It feels a little clunky in comparison to my right. We've got 2 and 1, and we change direction. Let's take that hip circle round the other way. Good. And 4, 3, 2. Complete, come back to centre. We're going for that open hip stretch. Let's take it out. So again, right hip pointing up towards the ceiling, trying to avoid that rocking. We want to get the most out of that left side as we can, so the right side is supporting. Feel that inner hip and inner thigh stretching here. Again, we're holding. Shoulders nicely relaxed. Good. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, soften the knee. Come back through center, changing hands. Band in the right hand, bring the leg across the body. Left arm open, chest. So again, you've got that lovely open position here. Feeling that stretch, outer hip, outer thigh. You might have it in the glutes. Top of the hamstring if you've got tightness there. Good. Take a few nice breaths here, holding for a little bit longer with that outer hip thigh stretch. Next, nice deep breath. Exhale, soften the knee, we come back to center, right foot to floor. Hold the strap in both hands, pushing that left heel up to the ceiling and holding that calf stretch. Good. So again, you've got that nice long leg, feeling that stretch in the lower part of the leg here. When you're ready, from calf stretch into hamstring stretch, soften the foot and knee, either bringing that leg in towards the body or coming to half baby pose. Hamstring stretch. Make sure that you can feel this in the back of the thigh. Good. Keep holding a little bit longer here. To finish, if you would like to, either hug the knees or both feet go into the strap. We take the legs wide, we open out, flex those feet, and we rock ever so gently from side to side. I can go a bit wider there with my legs, so I'm doing that now. I'm gently easing the legs in towards the body, so I've got the full stretch all the way from the top of the hamstrings down to the bottom of my calves. I've got my inner thighs, I can feel those stretching here, open hip position, and that massage through the width of the back as I gently rock from side to side. As you all know, this is one of my favourite ways to finish when we are stretching in class. Hold it here for as long as you want to. No rush. So as and when you are ready, carefully bring those feet together and draw those knees in for a hug here. Good. Take your time rolling up to a seated position, cross-legged or long legs, whatever works for you. I'm going to take some nice shoulder swoops here to finish. So 3, 2, 1, changing sides, and 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was about 30 minutes. We'll be doing more videos to keep you going at this tough time for all of us. Somewhere up there, I think, might be a PayPal link. If you'd like to chip in 50 pence, a pound, whatever you thought that might be worth, I'd be very grateful. I'll see you all again very soon. Take care and stay safe. Thank you.